So as I'm sure most of you guys are aware, Made for this did get a huge nerf. It now only activates if you're in deep wound, which means it is time for a new meta survivor build. And I'm sure most of you guys think Made for this is no longer going to be meta since it does only activate in the deep wound effect. But it does actually have a slight buff to the perk as well. You can now use it whilst exhausted, whereas beforehand, if you was exhausted, it would deactivate. And since we can only use it whilst in deep wound, we are going to be bringing a med kit with a bottle time, which is going to put us in the deep wound effect. It will also allow us to take an additional hit without going down. And then another perk that's going to help us get into deep wound is Off the Record. Off the Record was a really strong and meta perk when it first got a rework. I think it was last summer, but since then it has gradually faded and it's not really used a whole lot anymore. But it is still a really strong anti-tunneling perk. It's going to give us 80 seconds endurance anytime we get saved from the hook. So with a combination of Off the Record and the bottle time, it's going to be really easy to get in deep wound. Also, there's a lot of other ways to get in deep wound. If you're playing against Legion and Deathslinger, that is also really easy. Or you could just bring Dead Hard instead, but for consistency, I think it's going to be slightly more consistent to bring Off the Record, so that's why I went with Off the Record. But I do also think Dead Hard is a really good choice. You could definitely put Dead Hard in this build instead of Off the Record. You could maybe use them together as well. I don't like doing that though, because once you use Off the Record, you can't use Dead Hard and vice versa. But yeah, with that said, I hope that you all really enjoy the video, and I'll be right back with the games. I have no idea where he is. Okay, there he is. All right, so I have already played a few games. There was an upload on the second channel if anyone wants to watch that hasn't already. Okay, there he is. Yeah, he seems really hard to kind of detect. Just have no idea where he's coming from. Once you're in chase, though, he's fine because you can see his footprints. Wait, what? Am I completely blind, or was he just invisible there? All right, what we can do here, we can use the bottle time. What we want to do, we essentially just want to get into deep wound as soon as possible. There it is. And now we've got access to our Made for this. It essentially brings back pre-nerfed Made for this. Makes it as if it's not nerfed, essentially. You do need to go in deep wound, though, and that's where Off the Record comes into play. So with Off the Record, you do want to force a hit. Okay, drop that down. Yeah, I don't know what happened earlier. Maybe he was, like, in his rush power thing. Heidi-ho, I think it's called. I think he's dropping Chaser. Alright, I'm pretty sure... Okay, yeah, we're not taking Chase. Yeah, there we go. This guy's got a Mori. I thought so. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't the yellow Mori. Okay, I actually want to see this. I've not seen it in third person yet. That is hilarious. Oh my god. Alright, let's hope we can take Chase. Come on, son. It makes sense me calling him son as well this time, doesn't it? Because of how small he is. Like a little doll. He's way smaller than in the movies as well. He's not that small in the movies. I think they just use like the same size as Victor, I'm pretty sure. I want to move on to this. Yeah, what is going on? I can't see him again. Okay, there he is. Maybe just because of how small he is. Maybe it's like... Maybe that's what happened earlier. I don't know. I need to watch that back. I'll have a look when I'm editing this. Look up tech. That probably looks really weird as well. Because he's also in third person, isn't he? Take him onto the jungle gym. Let's go wide here. Okay, nice. We avoid that. What I thought was going to happen there, I thought he was going to go zooming through the pallet. Okay, going for the vault there. I should have dropped that. I don't know why I greeted that so much. You know what? That's fine, actually. I want to go and hook anyway. We want to use our Off the Record. We'll see if we can rotate back through, though. Yeah, I'm not going to drop this. I'm not going to drop this. Like I said, there's only 2 gens left. We need to go down. We need to go down for our Off the Record so we can get some value from Made for this. I think if they do keep it as it is right now on the PTB, I don't know. I think it'll be pretty easy to use still. It's not going to kill it. Like, Made for this is still going to be meta, in my opinion. But I'm half expecting them to change it. Because if the problem is, there's like a really obvious problem. That's a really good double back. Got us there, I'm pretty sure. We'll fault that. Okay, hasn't got us. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, the obvious problem is the killers that put you in deep wound, like Deathslinger and Legion, etc. Those killers are going to really suffer. They're going to be really weak. Because Made for this will still work fine against them. Alright, there we go. Finally got us there. We can now get some value from our Off the Record, hopefully. Obviously, we don't want to touch that. We will lose our endurance. We need him back on us now, ideally. He is about as well. Let's fast forward this. Get him on us. He's about somewhere. Alright, there he is. Alright, now we've got our off the record. I'm not going to give him a hit yet. We can wait a little bit longer. And then when we do go in deep wound, we've got our made for this as well. So I definitely do think this is going to be the new meta. Should they leave it as is? Like I said, there might be changes from the PTB yet. We don't know. Alright, that's fine. We can take the hit now. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's hitting that. That's fine. There we go. Now we're in deep wound. Let's take him over to the shock. We do have adrenaline as well, which we're about to get. In fact, that's actually unfortunate, isn't it? Because now no made for this. Now we're out of deep wound. Okay, so maybe you're better off not using adrenaline. Yeah, I tell you what, I'll take adrenaline off for the next game. There's the vault. Oh, with that, look, he played that well. I couldn't really see him. All right, let's see what our teammates can do then. Okay, they're not even gonna attempt to save us. Appreciate that, team. It is a PTB though. That's to be expected. GG's, Chucker. GG's. All right, there he is. All right, we can take him away. One of our teammates can go in for the save. Let's play the far pallet over here, since we have distance for that. In fact, I tell you what, let's use balanced landing. That way we can preserve the nice pallets up there. But yeah, you can use any exhaustion perk in this build, really. I did go with adrenaline in the last game, but as we established, it doesn't really work out too well. It does conflict a little bit. I mean, you could make it work, but I don't know. I think it's best without it. As much as I love adrenaline. Give him that. I love his animations, like the way he breaks the pallets and everything, the way he crawls under them as well. I actually thought this chapter was going to be Predator until they released the teaser. Then it was pretty obvious it was going to be Chucker. Nah, we don't make that, unfortunately. It seems hard to, like, hit in his power. I mean, I've not played him myself yet. I tested him out briefly against bots in a custom game because the queues were really long. But, oh no. Okay, we do make that. But, yeah, his power does seem hard to use. We're using this now. Nice, there we go. Took the hit. Now we've got our made for this. Once again, 3% quicker. Another good thing about the nerf, it's technically not a straight up nerf. In a way, it is a buff. Obviously, I'm not going to say, like, overall it's a complete buff. It's not. It is overall a complete nerf. But there is a part of it that's been buffed that you can now use it whilst exhausted. So now it is, it does work well with exhaustion perks. Just not adrenaline, probably. I mean, I'm sure you can make it work, like I said, but it does conflict a little bit. Double back there. Need to go wide there. Alright, just get us. Unfortunately for us. 3 gens left, though. We are in a really good spot here. Love the Charles Lee Ray as well. I'm actually surprised they did that, though. I thought it was going to, like, do something, like, similar to Pyramid Head. My idea for Chucky was always, like, use a power that's similar to Pyramid Head to transport them to the hook. That would fit in well with his character as well, because his character does use voodoo in the movies. Yeah, what is going on with the footprints? I thought the footprints were exactly where he was walking. Okay, so that's what confused me last game, then. I thought he was, like, bugged out and went invisible or something. Okay, nice. There he is. Yeah, I don't know where he went. I'm not entirely sure how the footprints work. We need to take 2 hits quick, you know. We really do. Okay, I'm just gonna act like I'm... There we go. Alright, that's what we wanted. Just wanted to act dumb and, like, run into a wall. We did not have long left on that. So, like I said, the way this build is gonna work best is, like, getting up in their face. Let's drop that and move. Did work as well. Move on to this. We did already use the pallet, though, didn't we? We'll rotate around, play the god pallet over here. We don't want to mend, either. Obviously, you'll have to mend eventually. Let's give him that pallet as well. Oh no, we might be dead. No, we made that, I think. Yeah, we do make that. There we go. Made for this value. I don't know. I think we would have made it regardless, but still. Made for this value. Alright, got the long wall pallet here to use. We don't even need to play it. We're fine. We've also got balanced landing as well. Alright, drop in chase here, actually. Okay, no, he's not dropping chase. He's just in his hidey-ho mode. Should be able to make it all the way back around. Maybe not, actually. Oh my god. Yeah, we do. Nice. There we go. That was definitely made for this. That was a difference maker there. Let's take him upstairs. Use our balanced landing. Don't know why we can use it. Well, let's use it here. This is fine. There we go. And because of the way the perk is changed now, once again, we do keep our mate for this, even though we're exhausted. I don't know where he is. Okay, chasing the Michaela and the Steve. All right, we're fine. We'll go find a gen to work on. I think the best thing to do here is 99 the mend, just in case we do take chase again in the meantime, just while we find a gen. But then when you are ready to work on a gen, obviously you will have to finish off mending. Should be a nice easy escape as well. I mean, I'm actually hoping he pushes us off this gate, then we can have a chase and then head over for the other gate. Nah, Steve's being chased there. Okay, well, Cage is out. All right, Steve's on the other gate. I tell you what, let's just waste his time a little bit here. All right, okay, he is playing again. I wasn't sure if he gave up. He's our balanced landing. Just waste his time for a second to make sure Steve's out. Yeah, Steve's fine. That gate's about to be opened. He might just be staying at the gate as well. Okay, no, he is actually leaving. All right, perfect. All right, we're going to leave now as well. All right, GG's, Chucker. Look how cute he is. He is so small. He is so tiny. All right, I'll leave. He wants us to leave. We're going to leave. There we go. GG's. GG's.